What up, guys? It is Wednesday, maybe, and today I woke up to a new all-time high on Bitcoin, and I didn't even realize it. Maybe the first time ever this has happened. I guess I didn't even check my alerts. I don't know. Are you guys feeling the same way? These all-time highs are day over day over day, and they just don't feel as exciting. The bull market has been rather slow and sideways, maybe. No pullback so far, but today we're going to jump into the charts. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at Ethereum, BNB, XRP, all the big caps, Cardano. I always forget Cardano. But first, before we get into that, I want to share something with you guys and cross your fingers that we don't get striked. Cross your fingers. We don't know. We'll find out. There's a really cool song that I want to share with you made by, let me shout them out and stuff. There we go. Put it up there. There it is. Made by this guy, Little Bubble down here. You can see I've liked and subscribed. You guys should go like and subscribe to him after the live stream too. Let's start the day this way. Let's go, Bulls. Let's go.
Besides it just gather value.
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor.
This song slaps.
People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay. Right, like the point is if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever more. Forever.
Right, but we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
forever more. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Get him, Sailor.
We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. 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 Okay.
Okay. What a great song. Shout out to
What do
Little
you
Bubble.
do with the Bitcoin?
I mean, we could listen to that on repeat. I listen to that all day. Shout out to Little Bubble. I put the link in the chat. I'll put it in the video description as well. Little Bubble, if you're out there watching this in your YouTube analytics after getting a copyright notice, please don't strike us. We love your song. I hope they play that at every conference. Bitcoin needs more cool stuff. We need more creative people to come in and just make it cool. Agree? I agree. Let's see. What's up? We are at 99,198 subscribers as of this moment. 99,198. Holy shit. I'm hoping today is our 100K stream. We've been averaging over 500 subscribers a stream. So let's cross the fingers, guys. If you're out there in the future or even right now in real time, smash that subscribe button. Hit the like, share out the stream. Today's hype is surprisingly low. We did have a new all-time high. Where is everybody? 73,700. We're getting into the charts, don't worry, but I want to do a little bit of this. As you guys know, and maybe you don't, Bitcoin halving coming in 36 days, almost a month away. It is subject to change, but we are looking, I'm praying, I know you guys are praying, for an April 20th halving date. At the moment, it looks like the 18th. It's sped up a little bit. It may slow down as it typically does as we approach it. 420 would be the ultimate signal for Bitcoin to really moon. Come on, make it 420. Miners out there, I don't care if you lose money, adjust your hash rates. This is critical to Bitcoin. Make it so. Make it so. Big news today. And you guys know I hate news, but big news nonetheless. Ethereum looking to do a major upgrade today. It's called 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐭, maybe. They claim it's going to reduce fees. I'm always skeptical until we see things roll out, but it should be rolling out today. To give you guys just a little bit of a background here, it is technically a hard fork, though I don't believe any new coins are created. I don't think you have to do anything. Be aware. You're gonna see scams today about claiming Ethereum or something about the hard fork and getting something or the upgrade on Twitter, everywhere. It's a scam. You don't need to do anything. If it's a hard fork, your assets don't have to move. It should just be taken care of in your wallet. Connecting your wallet to stuff is the greatest way to lose your money, so please be aware of that. The upgrade is designed to usher in a new era of cheaper fees for the growing array of auxiliary networks that operate on top of Ethereum, or the L2s, basically. The changes will come with the activation of the new Ethereum EIP, Proto-Dank Sharding. That word alone is worth bringing it up today. Proto-Dank Sharding, I love it. Or EIP 4844, to put it way less sexily. This is designed to improve the chain's ability to handle data from the L2 network. What I really want to see, though, is when does this happen? At what point? We have what is it? We have kind of the outline of it. Ooh, proto-dank sharding. I mean, we got to read about that real quick. We'll also benefit a new class of blockchains that have entered the Ethereum fray called DA layers, which I'm actually not familiar with. I guess Celestia is one of them. That's one of the coins we've seen run up pretty hard this year. Helps network storage large amounts of data. Interesting. That's always a problem with blockchain, is storing large amounts of data. Since they are supposed to be decentralized, that means everybody needs a copy of it. And if it's big data, lots of data, that means everyone has a copy of something really big. And that can become, over time, too big to really have decentralized, to really have on a ton of computers, right? Because every computer has a certain amount of memory, and that does upgrade over time. But that is a real concern. And Block Wars 2017. I don't care what the Polygon co-founder said. Although, no, now I do. Prices should go down, mainly because it's a matter of supply and demand. Your supply is bigger. The data availability on Ethereum is... What? Prices should go down. I don't really understand that. I thought that was going to actually be something funny. When does this happen? Say occur? No. At? When does it happen, chat? Do you guys know? It just says today. It's expected to initiate around 13:55 UTC or 9:55 AM. So this already happened? It's technically not 10:21. Did this already happen? I didn't really hear much about it. Something that we should keep in mind, in my opinion, here is the merge. This was the last really major upgrade we heard about on Ethereum. No doubt they've done other upgrades, but this is the last big one. And it was September 15th, 2022. And I thought it would be interesting to really quick look at Ethereum and point out when that happened. Right around here, right at Ethereum on its, looks like last test of $1,000. That way, last test of $1,000. Since then, the price of Ethereum has gone up. I think it would be a little bit drinking the Kool-Aid to say that that is the result of the upgrade. Really, the entire market bottomed out there. I don't think it was bearish, on the other hand. But will we have a big impact on Ethereum today from this hard fork? Doubt it. I doubt we're really going to see anything in the terms of price action that comes directly from it. Ethereum did hit 4,000 recently. It's trading right underneath there now. Not a lot of upside or downside movement. Really quick, let's pull up the chart and see 9:55 right here. All right, well, time will tell. We'll track this in real time here. This candle, this little low wick and then green pop should have been, unless it didn't go through on time, when this happened. So interesting, something to keep an eye on. But there isn't really much news worth talking about in crypto. And so whenever there is, you guys know I like to get it to you. I want to look here at the big gainers for the day. Big gainers for the day. What do we got? On the hour, WeMix, Polygon, we're going to take a look at that. Wif, dog with hat. We had a $3 target on that. BTT, the coin that no one ever talks about. I never hear anyone talk about BTT. Maybe when it first came out in like 18, but that's 6 years ago. FTM putting on some gains, but remaining below resistance about 85 cents. Potentially looking for a breakout today. That would not surprise me. NEO is up. Nobody cares about NEO anymore. If you do, I still have NEO. If you do, let me know. 𝐷, $40 𝐂𝐫𝐫, don't care. Singularity Net Ajax did hit our $1.33 target and is now retraced a little bit, but something tells me that is not done. Starknet, the coin that I keep seeing on the top gainers. We might have to finally take a look at that today. WorldCoin, screw WorldCoin, I don't care. AVAX, I have it pulled up. Over $50. AVAX potentially looking to return to all-time highs. I don't think that's a bad bet. Floki, Bonk, FET, we have FET pulled up, and Gala, Cardano, the Graph, Kaspa, bunch going on. Trending coins, Orange, I've never heard of it. Wi-Fi Map, and apparently Gala. If you want to see any of those coins today, go ahead, smash those like buttons. Subscribe. We have gained maybe -1 subscribers so far. That's okay. There's time. There's time. There's time, fam. Let's look at some of these metrics really quick. I like them. I like these metrics, but in all honesty, we're kind of beyond these metrics right now. Where we are in the bull market, we're kind of just beyond them. Funding has been positive, very positive, yet Bitcoin continues to put higher highs, continues to break all-time highs. This was a good metric in the bear market, and now it doesn't really seem to be. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Let's look at our liquidation map. Ooh, history map. By the way, this site is BYBT or coinglass.com. It's free. They don't pay me anything. I use it a lot. Check it out. It's a little alpha for you. Little alpha. Let's take a look here. 24-hour, we do see some big liquidations around 71.3, and I do believe that is an important level to local price action on Bitcoin. However, even there, though this graph makes it look like there's more, that's only 38 million. That's a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money to be liquidated really in like a 24-hour period. Down lower, we only have 1 million. Interesting. No, 36 million at 69 nice thousand. Both of those potentially really good targets to look to maybe re-enter a position if you got stopped out. Maybe not at all. Maybe not at all. I think the only thing I really wanted to take a peek at, because I personally haven't recently, ETF spot flows. Nice and nice. Coming off that red day back in the 29th to wrap up February. I wonder if we'll see a red day at the end of March this month. A red day for ETF flows. Just speculation. Big gains. Let's see. This month we've done 46 million in a day, 965 million on the 4th, 188 million on the 5th, 282 million on the 6th, 500 million on the 7th, and 446 million on the 10th. And I know we don't have data from yesterday. I warned you guys in the beginning. We're going to follow these. Are going to be great. In fact, they might be the only really useful metric in the bull market for a while. I know. But that data is not going to get to us in real time. We're going to have it delayed. So I really caution people about trading really based on this or something. What I would look for is, well, we saw a sell-off or a negative flow at the end of February. Maybe we'll see that again in March. That's about all the conclusions I can draw right now. If we start seeing consecutive red days, that's likely going to give us some kind of more continued downtrend. But at the moment, that is not what's happening. And assets under management only continue to explode. This is by far, by every metric, the most successful exchange traded fund or ETF in the history of ETFs. Period. Pretty wild. Pretty wild that Bitcoin. Who would have seen that coming? Like, did anyone think like a few years ago, this will be the most successful ETF ever? I certainly didn't. I thought it would do well, but like not blow everything out of the water. That's just wild. All the other news today is pretty irrelevant. Not a lot going on. Something I do want to bring up to you, not a sexy topic. We won't talk about it much. Really caution against anyone thinking about skipping their tax returns if they're in crypto in the US. Probably a bad idea, fam. Probably a bad idea. Everybody hates taxes. We don't want to pay them, but man, don't give them a reason to come after you. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea, my friends. Oh man. Well, today is the 10,000 or 100,000, holy shit, subscriber stream, but it does not seem that we're hitting that fire yet. Does not seem. Let me refresh this. Maybe that's why. Nope. All right. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Not a super hype day for reasons I cannot explain. I don't know if you can explain it. BYBT or CoinGlass. Just coinglass.com. It's the same thing. It just redirects you to CoinGlass. Well, since it's not super hyped, how about this? Let's interact with the chat before we get into the charts. It is early on Wednesday. In 7 days, in 1 week, we will have our 𝐻𝐸 stream, and we will be at 100,000 subscribers by then. We will. So tune in for that. That's going to be a good time. I do have some kind of predictions, some speculation on the FOMC. People were really stoked, really amped for potential rate cuts in March. That's not happening, guys. It's not happening. I've been wrong in the past, of course, but I don't see it happening. Stocks being at all-time high. We keep getting CPI numbers that are hot. I don't see it. I really don't see it. But this may end up being a good thing. This might be the silver lining. Typically, when rates are cut, we see markets top out. I think we can kind of put on our tinfoil hats here, game theory, and say it's an election year. The Fed is unlikely to topple markets until the end of the year. Till the end of the year, till elections are over. It's just not really the way that they operate. I don't even know if that's intentional or not. It certainly seems intentional. But on the back of that, we might not see them this year. And if we do, we might only see them like in December for like a 25 BPS. It's interesting that we saw NYCB crash so hard. And a prediction I have for you guys. NYCB? CB. New York City. New York Community Bank Corp. It's interesting that we saw this crash really tanked from like $15 down to $1.70. It's recovered a little bit on the week, but I don't think this is going to be the last victim. Remember, high interest rates are the reason we have seen banks go insolvent. It really was only happening in 2022. It seems like something that's behind us, but NYCB is suggesting it's probably not. What's the next victim? I certainly hope it's Wells Fargo. Personally, I'm putting my vote out there for Wells Fargo. But as these interest rates remain higher for longer, as they did say in their defense, we're going to see more of this. We're going to see more. And I think that's what the Fed wants. I think that they want that, in my opinion. I think they don't like how many banks there were. Seems like a weird thing to not like, but hey, I'm not 𝐻𝐸. I'm only Tom Powell. But yeah, be hyped for Wednesday. It's going to be a good time, fam. It's going to be a very good time. So yeah, guess it's not a hype day. We got, let's see, 300 viewers. Okay, and it's climbing. It's climbing. We're only 10, 15 minutes in. Welcome back, fam. Welcome back. Something I do want to talk to you guys about. Bring it in. Bring it in closer. Something I do want to talk to you about. Phemex released this Pulse group. So if you have a Phemex account, come join the Pulse group. The link is pinned in the live chat. Join ours. You get PT or their exchange token. There's no risk involved. You don't have to connect a wallet. You don't have to deposit anything. It just launched yesterday. I want you guys to get in on it. I'm glad I didn't stream yesterday and tell you about it because I didn't have all the details and now I do. So jump in there. Yeah, do that. Also, sign up with 𝐒𝐴LGO, our sponsor. And check out the links in the video description below. That's right. That's right. But more importantly, let's just subscribe. Only 793 subscribers to go to 100,000. That means we get that check mark, guys. I promised you after 100,000, I'll shut up about subscribers. I'll keep that promise. Let's see who's here today. Who's here today? If you're here today, put something in chat and let me know. I want to shout you out. Squashbuckling Scallywag over there. Holding it down on the vertical. Appreciate you, my friend. I'm going to give you guys a second to allow the participants list to populate so I can shout you all out and not miss you like I usually do. You are here up and run. That's good, man. What's up, Bogdan? How you doing, bro? How How you doing? Oh, I see some good names. I see really good names. Primo names. The best of the best names. We will get into the charts. I don't know. This is what I'm feeling today. Let's interact. I want to see what you guys are feeling. What are you experiencing? What are you looking at? What are your concerns? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? Tell me. Who's here? Let's see. Adrian Z. What's up, bro? A-Reg, Ether, Coins Chick. Top tier. Crown Analysis. Journalist. CrownAnalysis.com. How you doing, darling? Crypto Birdie. Crypto Steve-O. What's up, brother? Das Peach. David Brum's here. One of our biggest fans. Dino Mike. In the house. What's up, Dino? Dr. Crypto, Evil Shenanigans, Faded Color, FOMO Sapien, Frank Police, Hans Langer, Icy Matcha, I Need My COD, Jack and a Crack, Jeff Gustafson, Jesse M, John Catcham, Japernicus, Jose Rin, Josh Durham, my boy, hold me, brother, JQN, Shaniro, Julie, Brain Lady Anderson, Julie, you're here? It's been a while. I miss you, darling. Good to see you. Good to see some old names returning. Getting interested again before the retail mania starts, it seems. Lance's wall art. What's up, bro? Line in my pocket. Matt. Name so nice. They named him twice. Matt. Who else is here? Line Trash. Mad Scientist. Matthew Schmeed. Net Patriot 77. What's up, bro? No Way Man, One with Nature, Ori, Zaza, subscribing right now, turning that counter over. Thank you, Zaza. Appreciate you, man. We're so close. Oreo, Reddy's here. Riker's Beard, Rabito, Raul 2.0. R Lake, Ron Beal, R Toro, Sean, Self Wealth, Crypto, Shring Tech, C Mano, Sindre Peterson, Soft Taco, Taxo Pari Ephedria, Team Gab, That Plated Life, The Dude, Pickle. What's up, Pickle? Good morning. What time is it in California? Trick Shots, Yorick White, Venom Hex, and Vesemir. Maybe not the most names, but some of the best names. Some of the best. Are super chats silenced? I don't know. I don't think so. Shout out to Angela Hutchins. I missed Angela. And Tito Soto. Flat Smack. Oh, wow. There's been more than a few. Maybe this thing isn't really updating that well, or people are unsubscribing. Go ahead. GTFO. If you don't want us to get to 100K, get out. Just get out. Get gone. I don't care. Maybe these are old. I don't know. This alert thing doesn't work well. Josh Durr, subscribing. Hell yeah, fam. Keep it up. Keep smashing those buttons. Smash the like. Don't sleep on the Discord. Discord.gg/TomCrown. And if you're watching this on a different platform other than YouTube, feel free to jump over here and join the fam. YouTube.com/TomCrown. All right. Did you get the plaque sent to you? Yes. I will unbox the plaque live. Did I read your message, Game Kira? No. Did I? Didn't see it. I'm not from California. Or maybe I am. Who knows? You have a question. Where Bitcoin drop? We'll take a look at that. It's you. What's up, Miggy? What's up? What are you guys looking at? What charts are important to you today? I think the Ethereum chart has some like timely relevance to us today. Our super chats don't do it yet, Josh. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I don't know what's going on with the super chat thing, with the alert. Delay. Game Kyria. What's up? Joining the crew. Turning that ticker over. Less than 800 to go. All right. Matic. Oh, yeah. We got Matic. Don't worry. We're not going to get through the day without looking at Matic. Definitely going to look at Matic. Cult. I don't know what Cult is. Flow. I think I do have Flow pulled up. We'll peek at Flow. Are we still pre what? Share with your grandma. Yeah, get your grandma in here. She loves analysis and live trading. I know this. Your grandma and me are tight. She's a great lady. She's a great lady. Get her in here. She would be upset if she knew she was missing this. So share it out. Matic, Flow. I'm the best. You're the best, man. You're the best. Shaharuk. If I pronounced that right, I have no idea. VRA, AVAX. We got AVAX. AVAX is up. AVAX took its time, guys. AVAX took its time moving. Finally broke $50. Heading to the final monthly resistance up here at 64.50. I think it hits it this month. This month. You're Irish, bro. I'm 100% Irish, Conan. I did the 23andMe 100%. There's nothing else. I was really stoked that it might have like a little bit of something cool. No, just Irish. It's like Irish, British, or whatever. It's like one demographic. 𝐒𝐽𝐴ZZ. Tao looking at 𝐒𝐴ZZ. You might be able to look at 𝐒𝐴ZZ. Rich, yeah. Choose Rich. Dude, that guy. Could he... Here's the thing. I don't actually hate that guy. But could he just stop wearing blue sunglasses that are mirrored? That's all I ask. They could be red. They could be green. They could be any color, just not blue. That's our thing. This is our thing, guy. And it would be one thing if his like whole character wasn't terrible. And he didn't look terrible. I don't want people confusing me with him. That's what I'm saying. Oh, well, I wish him the best. Sun's out, guns out, dude. It's 70 degrees here. 70. Got your top gains on alts. Yeah, I mean, alts a great way to gain wealth, I guess. And then Bitcoin, great way to hold on to it. The yin and the yang. The yang and the yin. Ooh, I got two chats up and I'm getting confused. ICP, AVAX, ZRX, XLM, FTM. FTM is kind of sleeping. One flex. All right. BNB, I got BNB, buddy. Yeah, BNB, absolutely. And I actually have more charts that I haven't seen anybody even say yet, which is surprising because we get every chart really quickly, typically. Real quick, typically. BNB. BNB is just doing stuff, man. It's doing it. It's doing it. You can't stop it. You won't stop it. You should probably start with Bitcoin, though. Get them likes up. How many likes do we have? It's just not a zesty day right now. It's not a spicy day. I mean, I think it's spicy, but apparently YouTube doesn't. Curtis here also. We're very, very pale. I appreciate you. What's up, Zach? Matteo. Mad Scientist, IOTA. All right, I'll look at IOTA. I'll bring up IOTA. We got a lot of charts. TIA. Go. BNB. Seems like a hated rally. I know, Miggy. And doesn't that just get you so bullish? Doesn't it get you so bullish? Any hated rally, guys, it's very counterintuitive. But when rallies are hated, that's opportunity. That is, in fact, just coins. When coins are hated and they're down, opportunity. Opportunity. Almost every time I have bought something that people were saying, oh, that's dead, nobody wants it, blah, blah, like I have had some significant gains, like almost 100%. I think the last time I did that and I didn't get significant gains was with Zcash. Rest in peace. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't sell it, but like, damn. Got someday, fam. Look at IOTA. Look at the IOTAs. Wow. Well. Get them. That's right. Some charts you guys didn't bring up that we need to look at today. INJ. Do not sleep on INJ today. People have been asking about INJ on this channel for a long time. But people in the last 12 weeks have been asking me to look at INJ, and every time I've had the same response. INJ looks good. It broke its all-time high, $27.27. It didn't backtest it. We were looking for that potentially as an entry, $27.27. Didn't come. But my opinion has been the same. It's just trading sideways above its previous all-time high. That's not a bad thing. Until it breaks its high. It's a local high here. And at the time, that was like 45. There's nothing happening. If it doesn't, we might see that 27 fill. Is probably going to end up being a good trade. But until that happens, nothing's happening. $50 today. What was it today? Yeah. It's at 49. 49.41. 49.41. That looks good. Closing above that $50 psychological resistance. I like it. I like it. Upside targets, though. I know that's what everybody wants. Upside targets on the INJ. $50 and $100 we have as psychological resistance. Really just places people are going to take profit pretty consistently. But our moon math that has done us so well points to almost a $200 INJ. This doesn't have to happen quickly, but the odds of it trading to $200 barring any kind of crazy black swan events, in the bull market are very good. It's a really good take profit target. Great reminder, a great time to remind you guys, set your take profits when you buy a new position. Set your take profits, or at bare minimum, come up with them. If you bought a coin at $100 a coin, you might look to sell half of it at $200, get your money back out. You might look to sell a quarter of it at $400, etc. Have those at least planned. I would recommend going and setting limit orders, but at least have them planned. It is tale as old as time. People ride it up, ride it down, don't take any profit, and then at some point they're 98% down on the position. Don't be that person. Don't jump all in, don't jump all out. You can trade in portions and pieces. And it's a really effective way to think about trading in general. That's right. We never sell, says Josh. You can sell if you want, man. You guys can sell. I don't sell. I mean, I take profit, but it's like I take profit to look to re-enter. But I do it very, very slowly, and I have zero plans. I have zero price where I would have no Bitcoin. I think the argument is valid that the more Bitcoin goes up, the less reason there is to sell it. And that might sound crazy. It might sound crazy. But if we do get something new in this cycle, and Bitcoin just continues to rip, like if we have a roaring 20s, thanks Rico for that terminology this morning, like a roaring 20s thing, where we see no crash in the stock market, things just keep ripping all decade, I don't think there'd be a point. I don't think there'd be a point. Let me cite the music we listened to, that Sailor beat from Little Bubbles in the beginning. People who use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. And that's actually true. Even before crypto and Bitcoin, that's still true. Like, really rich people do not sit in cash because cash is not accruing yield. And it really is making you poor. You're losing money on that money just by having it sit. That's why the argument of where would you get out of Bitcoin, I don't know if that's a valid one. I don't know if that's a good one. What's up, Hung? I can't even tell if that's a U or an M, but Hung, maybe Hung High 1. What's up, bro? Thanks for subscribing. Really slowly growing today. That's all right. That's all right. We're getting into more charts. I'm just shooting the shit with you guys. BCH 400 to 475. Where are we going? Where are we going? Let's pull up BCH. I think that the alerts. Are on. It's hard to tell for me. I've decided I don't want to wear the headphones, man. They're too hot. They like make me sweat. At least when the temperature's up. Let's see. I think the alert box is enabled. Should be. Should be. Let's look at BCH here. Ooh, I did notice something on the Bitcoin pair for BCH. And I would assume almost anyone who's interested in BCH would be looking at the Bitcoin pair. You do have a higher high. You have a higher high and potentially a higher low as long as you don't break February 26th low on BCH. That'd be a great sign. I'm waiting for Litecoin to do the same. Waiting. BCH looks pretty good there, doesn't it? That looks pretty good there. $500. Flagging out. Still came back to 378. 600, 664. There we go, Josh.
Crown Daddy, protector of the crypto realm, Rico steals lottery tickets from 7-Eleven.
I love you, Josh. I love you, Joshy. You the best. Josh has been with us, man, since the beginning. The beginning of the beginning. Long time ago. Many moons ago. It's awesome to see people still here. Vesemir, Rico. I mean, there's so many. I can't name them all possibly right now, but you guys are the best. I appreciate you so much. So many. Let me see that BCH. Yep, $500 is really, yeah, like $650. And then you're just looking at all-time highs, maybe $1,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty bonkers. Let's get into some Bitcoin tea. I do want to kind of just hang out with you guys and chat a little more because, man, this is slow. This might be the smallest stream we've had in a long time. Maybe I should get rid of the 100K thing. It was kind of meant as clickbait, but it is our 100K stream, or it was supposed to be. We've gotten 10 subscribers so far. Not quite on track. Not quite on track. That's weird. I didn't delete it out of the title, and now it's gone. Maybe YouTube was like, you're not allowed to do that, bro. You're not allowed to tell people. You know, tell people what numbers you're going for. Oh, well, it's what it is. Let's look at the corn. This is the way I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. For those of you maybe stressed out, I do want you to know that that is very normal. It's very normal. If you've never been in a bull market, you might think, oh, bull markets are the best. Euphoria. Everyone talks about euphoria. There's euphoria. But they are grueling, bro. They are grueling. Bull markets are brutal. They are not easy. They're not a cakewalk, as I say. They will beat you up in every direction until you're just like kind of done. And then they'll rip again. The best thing you can do in a bull run, guys, and being honest, is nothing. And oftentimes nothing is the right move. Highly encourage you to consider nothing today. Taking no action. The coolest thing anyone's ever said that you should do. All right, let's take a look at this day. Here's how I'm seeing it. We do have a higher high on the day. We do have a new all-time high, which is wild. We have such low traffic on YouTube, is what it is. 73,700 currently trading at 72.5. Daily, setting up for something very bullish. So this is a nice setup here. Our candle on the 11th brought us to a new all-time high of 73,000. Thursday, we saw this pretty gnarly sell-off, though bulls were able to settle this back up in not the worst manner. Here's what I like. This wick right here. We did not see a lower low. We came back to this potential, I'll call it a fair value gap on the day, basically eliminating new long positions, wiping them out, and then opening back up, moving to a new all-time high. This is the 3 candle setup. This is a bullish candlestick pattern. Today, closing above 72.1 is going to give us a bullish engulf on the day, and it will confirm that 3 candlestick long setup, whatever you want to call it. And that's going to be great. Selling off below is probably kind of bearish, honestly. I don't know if that's textbook TA, but after a new all-time high, yeah, I would be confused to see it close below 72.1 today. I'd be confused. We are halfway through the week. Halfway through. And we have a beautiful weekly candle still. Something that does concern me slightly, though I said this back here and didn't seem to stop much. Our candle body is getting smaller. Getting smaller. Last candle in February closed 22%. Last week closed 9%. And now our candle body here only at 5. Only at 5%. To close the same as last week would give us a 76,000 Bitcoin. But when candle bodies start to shrink, that can be a sign of exhaustion or momentum slowing down. I don't think that this is a reason to short. I don't think this is a reason to get bearish, because we did see the same thing down here. And really all we had was a little pit stop, a little sideways price action, a little bit of doubting the bull market. And now we're above the all-time high. Sitting pretty. This weekly looks great. I go down to the 12-hour. 12-hour. Here we are. 12-hour, really the exact same thing that we could have said on the daily, except I think this is a little more flushed out for you. 12-hour candles found resistance. Found resistance, sold off, traded back above, closed, and now with this wick today, potentially backtesting that previous resistance as support and setting up the chart with a lot of strength underneath it. I like that. I like that a lot. 731, our 12-hour open. So even if we don't close very up from here, by the end of the day, I think 73.1 will be tapped. This is a very common move we see on these daily candles. The 12-hour does suggest that you might have a little bit more to the downside today. I'd be looking at 71.5. This would be potentially a really great scalp long. You know, let's throw this up there. I didn't put one up last stream. We'll put one up this stream. Potentially a really strong scalp long. You can get a good risk to reward there, basically entering at 71.5 and closing or taking profit at 73.1, fulfilling the void or the gap left by the 12-hour, and really just looking for the conservative target of the 12-hour open. That's pretty nice, actually. Money flow remains strong, very strong. really not a lot has changed. Honestly, there's not a lot has changed. 6 hour really in agreement with that 12 that there might be a wick lower today. A full test of 71 would wipe out all of that inefficiency. And we do tend to see our new all-time highs or our new legs up start with a flush of those longs. Now we did get it. We already had a flush. So it might not come this time, but never know. Never know. This is where I'd be looking. I think that would be a really good position. Let's bring it down to the 4 hour. This, as we go down in the time frames, you really start to see what the daily was communicating. What we saw more clearly on the 12. This resistance, this 72,100. Look at all these 4 hour candle closes, almost exactly at the same price. This candle broke both directions. Little whipsaw. Man, I love these whipsaws. Very bullish. Whipsaw. Brought it up, back test, boom. Resistance becomes support, assuming in 1 hour that 4 hour closes above 72.1. I think the odds are good. 4 hour beautiful. Money flow still moving up. Trend up. Momentum up. Lux Algo, virtually every time frame. I'd like to show it more because they are a wonderful sponsor and partner of this channel. But really just all green. It's not as helpful. I think signals and overlays, at least, they have hundreds of indicators, is one that is maybe a little bit better in chop trading. A little bit better in like a trend that is more ambiguous than we're seeing right now. This is not an ambiguous trend. This is a very uptrend. 2 hour might be the first sign of some kind of rolling over on money flow. We have lower highs coming in, momentum, lower highs, but it is still green. And it looks like it has been teasing that rollover really since the 2nd of March. So all month, I wouldn't bet on that either. That's not the best bet. At least I'm honest. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mac Prime Rib, my friend. What's up, SLK Scott? Extra finance. What's that? Solama. It is a Solama. 1 hour. That's a pretty gnarly candle. This is not the best candle. Again, similar to that 2 hour, that money flow, the highs have been coming down. We may see like we have, I think this happened even very recently. Yep. Back here, March 5th, which now seems like an eternity ago. This sell-off brought most low time frames into negative money flow, meaning money was leaving the BTC USD pair temporarily. But really just on that wick, and then immediately got bought back up. So, I mean, that could suggest that there's one more big flush coming. What do you guys think? Big flush or no big flush? I'm not convinced. I don't know, man. I don't think that betting on a flush is a good idea. The only people who should be like looking for and betting on a big flush, a big correction, are new investors looking to buy Bitcoin maybe for the first time, or sidelined investors. That might be valuable to you, and historically we have gotten them in every bull run. We haven't really gotten them in this bull run. We may still. What do you guys think? That is honestly a question that I do not have an answer to. 30-minute hanging out right here at that daily bullish engulf line. Not bad, but definitely not the best looking thing. I got somehow deleted my indicator. Oh well, don't care. Going down to the 15, same, filling in this 15-minute gap right now. Kind of ugly on the 5. Let's see where this would bring us. Using our fib tool, if we connect our low to our high. Kind of. I don't really see much there. I'll leave it. Same. Let's lock that. One minute money flow negative, but maybe rolling over there. 5 still undecisive. I think by the end of this 4 hour candle, we're going to have a lot more insight into what's going on. It's only like an hour. Cardano. Yeah, we're getting into the alts. I just wanted to get a good kind of full look at Bitcoin because we haven't as much lately. Because I admit, analysis, charts, they're not going to be as valuable as they were previously. There are times in crypto And you just have to know. You have to just have ridden this rodeo before, where you kind of throw away your tools. You throw away your trading tools. It doesn't mean they'll never be valuable. But in general, there are times we just ignore the charts. I know that's crazy. I know for Tom Crown to say that, it's getting wild. But this is probably one of them. From our high back to our 0.5 retracement. So right here, 71.1. Right at what? I think this was the 4 hour or the 6, doesn't matter. This was like the start of that inefficient move up. That's our 0.5 retracer. 618 sitting at 70.5, which is pretty close to the measured move target. If we break 71.7, that fib tool pointing us to 70.5. So is the 618. So this would be a pretty good place. Pretty good place to look for a bounce. Virtually every move, we look for the 0.5 to 618 golden Fibonacci retracement. Some great educational videos in the video description. If you're not really familiar with what I'm talking about, check it out after the live. Check it out after the live. Huh. I don't hate what I see. I don't hate it. I think it looks pretty good. You guys can we get that like button a little hyped up? Preferably we could get some subscribers. People are unsubscribing today. I guess they're trying to foil our 100K plan, but let me tell you, man, it's not going to work. We're getting there. It's inevitable. Just like Bitcoin to 100K is inevitable. So too is the Tom Crown to 100K. I'm going to close that poll. I don't know why, but I have a feeling I have like a paranoia. It's related. A related paranoia, man. Here comes 174. What's up, Sean? The dude says smash the likes. You can't not listen to the dude. Brendan, how you doing, bro? Oh no, Y2K. Good to see you, my friend. Learning. Craig Bowman. The continuous ETF flows. You're probably right. I think that's an accurate statement. Like, take a look at this price action. This is where we had the approval of the ETF, January 11th. This was also the highest viewership day for our channel, maybe in the history of our channel. The ETF spent 12 days and moved down 21%. And for ETF buyers, that was probably a nightmare. I bet a lot of ETF initial buyers sold out at a loss and didn't enter again. That was it. 20% pullback. And since then, price has moved almost 100%. That didn't even think of that. That's cool as hell. That's cool as hell. 100% with what? 13% pullback. That's it. This candle here, March 5th. 69.6 after setting a new all-time high to 59.5. That's it, man. This doesn't rhyme with history. I'll tell you this right now. Other people are probably afraid to tell you this for some reason. But none of this rhymes with Bitcoin's previous bull market histories. Like at all. I think it's exciting. It's exciting. From the bear market bottom, we moved up slowly over the course of 2022, kind of blasted off in the last quarter there. But these moves back, this 6 months of sideways, never seen it. You look at crypto, you look at Bitcoin's previous cycles, and this really, like 6 months of sideways has only ever really happened in a bear market. 6 months of sideways, actually a year of sideways almost at 6K. I'd say about 6 months of sideways in 2018 into 19. Then he had this big sideways after the 2019 rally for 3 months. You could really call a lot of this sideways. It's weird. That has only really happened in the bear market. Yet this time, it was the precursor to the bull market. Looking at the last run from the March 2020 crash low to the 21 high. I don't look anything like it, man. Like maybe this part. You could say maybe this. But the problem is this hadn't made any price progress. It was still below the high of the previous year. Whereas this is just totally different. And the whole point I was getting off topic of is it the ETF inflows? I think that's reasonable. In fact, it would be, I think, unreasonable to deny that. We just looked at them at the start of this show, and with $1 billion spot buying day, a $500 million spot buying day, I don't know what they're averaging, probably like 300-ish million a day, maybe more. That's a lot of demand. That is an insatiable demand, a demand that is unrealistic to have in this space in crypto's finite, or Bitcoin's finite supply state, and not have price move up. If they bought that much every day, or even less every day, price would by definition have to go up. It wouldn't be available. It's pretty spicy stuff. But this is just so different, man. It's almost like the opposite of the last cycle. You had like the slow time in the beginning, and then you're blasting off now. Something tells me, though, that we're not going to get the really pretty 4-year high thing. In Bitcoin's history, for the last, 3 all-time highs, they've been almost exactly 4 years apart. Almost exactly 4 years apart. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I am going to take it from 21. There's an argument that you could say it should be taken from the 69,000 high, but I don't think it makes sense. 48 bars. So exactly 4 years would put it in April of 2025, right? This was the previous halving right here. Tell me these look the same. Previous halving right here, May, right here. Price was at 8,700. Now our halving next month. Question mark where price is going to be, but just not the same setup. We've never had a halving where Bitcoin is at an all-time high. It's pretty crazy shit, actually. All right. I think we're done with Bitcoin. Are we done with Bitcoin? Do you guys want to look at the alts? Everybody wants to look at the alts. Understandable. Hello, St. Thomas. What's up, Wick? Soft Shell watched all the educational videos. Hell yeah, Soft Shell. Check them out. The #1 free crypto trading course on YouTube. It's all free. You can't pay me for more. It's all public because I want you guys to succeed. On this channel in a playlist. Banger videos. Check them out after the live. All right, let's look at some alts. We gotta do the alts, man. Gotta do the alts. We're not all-time high if you adjust for inflation, Archer. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I wonder, is there an inflation index on TradingView? Look at you derailing me, man. It's okay. I'm just one perpetual derailment. Let's see. Inflation rate year over year. Why not like an inflation index? Because year over year is going to give... Yeah, that's not going to get what we want. I don't think. Does anybody know the ticker? I kind of assume there is one for it. Like a ticker for inflation rate. I could look it up while I'm live, but like... That just takes forever. I don't think I'm sick anymore, which is great news. I don't know how my energy level is. I got woken up at 5 in the morning. I saw the sunrise again today. Damn. They're fighting us, fam. Don't let them win. They're trying to keep us, trying to prevent us from getting 100,000 subscribers today. Do not let them. 𝐂𝐴𝐺 stood up, hit that subscribe button, and said, no, I will not allow them to take this away from Tom Crown. I will not. You guys could look it. Someone look it up. You just type in on Google, ticker US inflation. I guess like cumulative is what we're looking for, like an index. Taking a look, or keeping an eye on the chart or chat. So if you say something. BNB made a bold call that's not so bold. BNB, I think, is going back to its all-time high this month, along with Ethereum and some other coins. BNB is in the most hated rally I've ever seen, maybe, or the most ignored rally I've ever seen. After blasting through 420, 428 resistance, BNB didn't even really seem to struggle at 500. 500, such a good number to take profit. Didn't even seem to struggle. Now targeting 622. I think we see that maybe in the next few days here. I don't want to get you too hyped. Remember, guys, I'm not always right. Please don't blindly listen to what I say in open trades and lose money. Not a good idea. Money flow on the day looks boss on BNB. On the week, I don't love that, but it is still up, still looking all right. The monthly chart says it all, man. This is it. 622 is the big boy resistance for BNB. The all-time high was about $700. But 622, if that breaks, my confidence in going to the all-time high is incredible. Our fib moon math that we did in the last stream, $1,500 target for BNB, totally reasonable in a bull run. I even think 2,600 is reasonable in a bull run for BNB. That's not that big. Like that isn't that large of a gain for crypto peak bull run. And we're talking peak. Like that price may not stick around. It'd be 120% gain off its high. That even seems low. 275 to that 2,500 mark. If you're looking at this and feeling FOMO, take a break. Pack a bowl. Chill out. Because I don't think that this is a good idea to market order into, even though I do believe it hits its all-time high this month. I think that there will be an opportunity for BNB at 428 and at worst, $500. Those would be better targets than buying the top, the Pico top of this candle, and potentially then watching it go down to those entries. Be careful with these highs. When you're high, you always got to be careful, man. Constantly. I want to look at AVAX too. I did look at it kind of in the beginning of this stream, impromptu, but AVAX doing some things. It's looking very good. Let's do this chart over again. Do this chart. Passing its 618 at $50. Also a psychological. Yeah, beautiful. Passing it this month. Really the only thing above it, 64.50. That is definitely my target for AVAX this month. This 618 didn't even really line up with anything. It's interesting though that it did overlap with a psychological number, and it was almost exactly the high back in December, the wick high. Do you remember? It was like Link and AVAX. Everybody was stoked on them. Nothing else was really doing this. And this is the story. This is what you're going to see the entire bull run, guys. You're going to see this on repeat. On repeat. Something will get exciting. Then it will do nothing for a while. And all these people will have FOMO'd in right at the top, basically. And they'll just watch it go sideways. And in that time, I renamed the vertical stream. I thought maybe if we put some meme crap in it that people, the short viewers would like it more, but I don't know if that's the case. Doesn't seem like it. People will buy into the tops of these just to see them go down and move sideways. Then they'll sit there and in the same FOMO fashion say, oh, I made the wrong choice. I got to FOMO into the next coin. And they'll basically just caught in this cycle of that repeating, of them buying coins at the top, them going down, then not moving, then moving on to something else. And what's happening is they're just giving away their money. Giving away their money in the bull run. Not what you want to do. Bull run takes patience. A lot of the excitement happens all at once, and then it's a lot of boring. And that's intentional. It's trying to get you to fold. Don't fold. Don't let it fold. Don't let it fold you. You really do have to remember when the market in crypto is bullish, very often the best choice is nothing. It's just no choice. Like, don't do anything. Just sit like a dragon on your hoard. That's what I do. Ooh, that's cool. Actually, I like that. But 64.50, I think, is in the cards, and it could see as high as $97 or $100. And this is really the last point of efficiency on this chart, the last point of resistance. The all-time high sits at 147, and if that breaks, pretty reasonably, you could get $831. Pretty reasonably. Still far away. It's a 300% gain just back to the all-time high, roughly 50 to 150. So we do have some ground to make up, and that area, the zone by the monthlies here, is not going to go down easily, I don't think. Though we have seen many coins blast through them. Many. Many, many, many. And I set an alert trading view. That'd be great. I'm going to look at it on the day, because this did most of its moving. Yep, yesterday and today. Nice wick, stopped out, spent a lot of time doing nothing. Yeah, baby. That RSI getting all coiled up, ready to blow. That's what she said. That's what she said. Congrats to the AVAXers. I might look, I have some AVAX, not a lot. I'm not going to take any profit at 64.50. I don't need that. I don't know. That's not the percent gain I'm looking for. Let's say I have like 10 AVAX. I don't know how many I have. It's probably more than that. But if I had like 10 AVAX, I might look to sell 3 of them at 100, maybe like 1 or 2 of them at 150. And then I'm looking at the 100 increments. I might sell one at 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, and then place a big fat order right there at 831. That's the way I'm approaching it. All right. We're going to look at Matic, Flow, probably rehash some Gala again. I think Gala is probably a good one to rehash. Gala looking good. We take a peek at XRP. Cardano. Look at Cardano. Dogecoin, not doing much, but it is potentially coming back to our entry. We'll probably glance over this one. ApeCoin put on some gains today, so we'll take a peek at that as well. Shiba, also not doing anything. Floki made some cool moves, so we'll peek that. MicroStrategy, man, I wish I owned MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy is on an absolute ripper, and it, in my opinion, nothing is 100% chancing in trading. So this is hyperbole, but I think there's like a 100% chance MicroStrategy is going to its all-time high. I just don't see how it's not. Unless Bitcoin and the whole crypto market just crashes out of the sky for some reason. I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. I think it's going to 3,300 and probably beyond. Probably beyond. Good job, Sailor. Especially with that video today. With that Little Bubbles video, man. I'm not sure anything can stop Michael Saylor today. He's got to be in the zone. Hydrated. Probably had a really good night's sleep, unlike everyone else. Solana. You guys still looking at Solana? You should be. Solana did something very important this month, and that's essentially broke through what is, in my opinion, it. I don't think that there is really any other resistance in the way. Something that might have value to you, because if you have been in crypto maybe for a few years, like 2 or 3 years, you went through the bear market. Congrats. That was the hard part, or the bad part, I guess. But everything that you did and everything that worked, and you're probably already getting a vibe for this in the bear market, is not going to work in the bull market. It's not going to work. Let me see. I said something exciting. I got off track, but that is still true. Maybe I'll come back to that thought. Solana broke through what is, in my opinion, that's it. We were looking for 137 a long time ago. It hit 137, sold off for like a day. Here we are, man. Like, this is it. Solana's going back to its all-time high. When I say that, we don't know if it's going to break its all-time high. But like, what's in the way? We could say 208, sure, but I highly doubt 208 is going to matter. At worst, you are like back to 208 or the all-time high, and then you come down maybe back to 100. You get a higher low. Like, I think that's the worst case scenario. Obviously, there are worser case scenarios, but I have pretty high confidence Solana is going to make that move. Honestly, it's off the back of some reasoning that I don't typically use. And the reasoning is this. Solana very much acting like the Ethereum of the previous bull market cycles. Maybe it's because Ethereum fees are out of control and it just isn't logical or efficient to operate on the chain. Solana, we see all these meme coins. I have not bought a single meme coin on Solana, by the way, just so you guys know. You do whatever you want. I have not. But they're all coming on the Solana chain. They're not coming on the Ethereum chain. I haven't really even heard. Can we name one new meme coin that's on Ethereum right now? In the previous cycles, they were all on Ethereum. This is the first cycle where maybe we're seeing other platforms, other layers being used, and I think that's going to drag it up. That might put a hindrance on Ethereum, though. Ethereum did have its Duncan and whatever upgrade today. Did it move? Right here. Right here is when that upgrade was supposed to happen. Doesn't look like it moved. It was supposed to reduce fees. I don't trust it. Don't believe anything in crypto. Everything you read, don't believe it. Just wait. If something is doing something, upgrading something, just wait. Wait till they do it. See what happens. Oh, yeah. Solana coins. I did have one more thing I want to say about these Solana meme coins. Do whatever you want, right? I'm not going to judge you for how you invest or what you do with your money. But I've been seeing on Reddit lots of posts about like, how do you know, or how do you figure out which of these new coins on Solana are the good ones, are the legitimate ones, are the ones that aren't going to rug? And the answer to that is you don't. For every 10,000 coins on Solana that are made, and they're probably doing that a day, probably 9,900 of them are going to just rug or never do anything. Those are really bad odds. I personally think that you should just stay away from brand new listings on Solana. If you can't fight the urge, if you're full degen, go for it. But please use very small amounts of money. If something has like a $100,000 market cap, $5 is a big amount to put in it. You don't need a lot at that market cap. Just be careful, fam. There is no way. Yeah, there's no way to like find the legit ones. But the only thing you can do is spot the obvious scams. Like that's all you can do. But there are going to be more sophisticated ones, more sophisticated rugs. And those might not be spottable, or maybe we don't have the skills to do it. I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't. Just be careful. I want you guys to make it. If you're ever in doubt, just don't do anything. Just do nothing. If you're in doubt, safest bull market plan. Solana breaks its all-time high. I could see it move as high as 2,300, potentially even higher in the bull market. Peak bull. You could see like a wick to it, fall back down. That would be a pretty reasonable target for Solana. That will come on the table once 276 breaks. That it's just ready to go. I think everybody sold their Solana here with the FTX stuff. I think like everyone who had it just sold it for a loss, and now there's no selling pressure. That's my honest opinion. Or it's because it's taken over what Ethereum used to do. Both reasonable. We're gonna look at Matic and a bunch of other coins. I need a little breather here. I don't want to get too sucked into the charts. So what do you think so far? How are you feeling today? What's up, fam? What's up, all 99,225 of you, even though you're not all here today? I see Pardeshi Aryan subscribed. What up, brother? What up, my friend? 𝐒𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Santosh Anagari. Smasher. What's up, Samshire? These are hard names again. YouTube's got some hard names. Chaz Cathcart. Slim Pickens on the new subscribers today. I should have known as soon as I got excited for 100K. I should have known it was going to be slow. That's all right. It's all right. What's my opinion on COQ? On 𝐂𝐴𝐻. Mog is on it. There you go. There you go, coins chick. Beautiful. You're right. There you go. There is one. I would have assumed it was on Solana. 𝐂𝐻 looks good. Giggity. 𝐂𝐴𝐻 looks good. Broke its all-time high. Doing something similar here to INJ. INJ broke its all-time high, spent a while just doing nothing sideways above it. That's a good thing. I would prefer to enter down here at the previous all-time high for an SR flip. That'd be a much more confident position for me than simply market ordering up here. Since it broke its all-time high, I do think it is moving to its 1618 extension, just like we do with every chart. Right up here. Could take a while. From current price, that's still a 90% gain. This is a really small market cap to my knowledge, and that does mean that the likelihood of hitting these higher extensions can be greater. It takes less capital, takes less volume. That's a little bit bigger of a gain from here. So this COQ is at however many zeros, 6. The 1618 is at 11. This is about 100% gain. And the 2 at 21. Those are both great profit-taking targets. Still wouldn't enter right up here, though. Everyone has a different risk tolerance, so do you, fam. Do you. Set a new alert, too. Do you with the 𝐂𝐴𝐻. Can I check 𝐏�0? What is 𝐏�0? I'll pull up Mog for coins chick. The muggers. Hmm. 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 Coins chick. Coins chick messaged me a while ago about this coin and about chicks. And she's a little worried. Or I think you're a little worried. Maybe you weren't worried. Doesn't matter. I just sent her this chart and I said, if I had this coin, I would take profit at each one of these. So far, so good. That 3 measured move. Doesn't actually look like it's over necessarily. It still could move for that 4. That's still a great profit take. Damn. Congrats to you. Currently at 8,111. 22,000 up here at the 3 measure move. That is stretching it, but absolutely possible. Oh, I forgot to send an alert. Too bad, rip. FTX dumping all them coins. So we'll be down for the 100th time within a week. Did they dump them? When do they dump them? Have they dumped them? I don't even know. It's weird because these big things happened with all these liquidations, BlockFi, FTX, Celsius, 3 Arrows, whatever. All these big liquidations happened, and we saw a lot of movement on that day, like November 22nd. A lot of movement. But after that day, I'm yet to see anything that was involved that actually seems to have impacted the market. Do you guys remember when Celsius consolidated all the coins they had into Bitcoin and Ethereum? All the alts? We didn't even see Bitcoin or Ethereum move. It almost like nothing happened at all. So I don't know. I was very cautious and warning people that, yeah, I think that they'll dump those coins, the Sol coins. But I thought they were going to do it a while ago. Here we are, almost back to the all-time high. If anybody knows the wallet address for them, maybe that's a good thing to watch. See if those coins move. 15x Starship. What's up, Pedro? AVAX. AVAX is on. COQ is on AVAX. We did just look at AVAX. It looks good. It looks very good. Sol. There we go. Speak of the devil. Just minutes ago, I said, I think we're going to see Sol hit its all-time high. Well, it does seem like that's what it wants to do. Moving up $160 in the next, let's see, probably in this hour. Of course, I look at it, it turns red. Nice. Next upside target for Sol, 208. I'm very skeptical that 208 will really do anything, but damn, son. Congrats to the Sol holders. Do I like 𝐂𝐈𝐆𝐍? I don't even know if I've ever opened 𝐂𝐈𝐆𝐍. I have seen it pop up on CoinGecko a few times. Let me see. I do, to my knowledge, 𝐂𝐈𝐆𝐍 is AI related, which seems to be the hot button. Seems to be like the hot topic. If Hot Topic wasn't a weird store in the mall when I was growing up. 𝐂𝐈𝐆𝐍, you know what? I'll say I do like it. Above its all-time high, baby. I like any coins above their all-time high right now. They all look good. They're all just reaching up for these targets. They're hitting them so consistently, man. 𝐂𝐈𝐆𝐍 is at 75 cents. The boring Tom Crown safety advice, as always, is 38 cents or the previous all-time high. Obviously a better entry than right here. Obviously. This is one that if you're not really familiar with the coin, but you like this setup, you place it and you don't really care if it fills. If you love this coin, you're going to have to figure out your own entry because this doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it's going to have other entries. It looks like it's either going to do this or it's going to do like, I don't know, like that. 1618 sits at 3. We'll call it $3.50 for about a 4x from here, a little bit less. Some good upside. Yeah, 400%-ish. 2 measured move target. If it stretches its wings, $14. None of these are guaranteed, but they are great places if you have positions to look to just lock in some profit, take your principal back out, de-risk the trade, etc. That would be my advice on this. That'd be my opinion. Monthly strong. I think 350 is coming for 𝐂𝐈𝐆𝐍. Probably going to pit stop at $1. every coin, have you guys noticed that? Almost every single coin that we've seen just pump its brains out that was under $1, but like above 10 cents, they all stopped at $1. Like all of them chilled at $1 for a while. Holding dot looks good today. Dot has been looking good. That's what I'm looking for. 𝐂𝐈𝐆𝐍, $3.50. 38 cents would be a much better entry. And I will throw up a position there. Bam. Stop under 21. TP at 350. 18.1 to 1 risk to reward. Wow, you can bring that down. You can bring it under 10 cents and you still have you still have above a 10 to 1. Wild. That's good stuff. I'm actually going to put an alert here. I might take this trade if it comes. 38 cents. I might take that. That's pretty cool. The OGs and thugs. Do 𝐷. We'll pull up 𝐷. Dot was one of our examples last month of look for coins like this. Look for coins on the monthly that have this setup. It's like in the $8, $7 range. Now at 10. Dot's heading to 20 bucks. Dot looks so good to $20. You have pure inefficiency on the way down. Very little trapped order, resistance, etc. You have efficiency on your chart at about $20, and this is it. 20 bucks, man. Just send it. I don't know what it's waiting for. Dot, just go to $20. Just do it. That's a nice climb. Our long didn't fill. That's very sad. That's a nice climb. You love when you get these structures, whether they're inverse head and shoulder structures or V's or whatever, rounded bottoms. You love it when you get a break of that high and then boom, you get that whip right back down and you test it, close back above. That is such a bullish signal for me. I have seen so many good plays made from this exact setup. Let's look at maybe our extensions here, 12, 15, good pit stops. 15 logically, good place to pit stop. Kind of doing that right here at 10. Ooh, I just saw it. Look at this falling head and shoulders. Look at that. This chart is upside down. Inverse head and shoulders. I can't imagine Dot not hitting $20 in the next like month or two. Can't imagine it. Could this month even. What else? Matic, yeah, I'll do the Matics. Matic. You got 140 at $4. Nice. LimeWire, I don't know. Doge with hat. Hedgehog, what's up, bro? Chance looking at GFI. What is GFI? Cap or die? Only token you're buying that hasn't launched. What? I thought CSPR was already traded. What do I think of BNB? We did go over BNB. I don't want to totally rehash it. DVR is enabled. You can go back. Go back, check it out. Man, I'm taking my freaking time today. I'm moving slow. Let's look at Matic. Matic is what we're doing. Matic. It was Matic and Dot were the two examples last month of look for charts like this. And the reason was a lot of the charts had moved up here and people were FOMOing in them, looking to jump in them up here. And I said, guys, there's a bunch of them that still haven't made this move yet. And I've seen enough of them make this move now that I'm confident almost all of them are going to do this. With some exception. I think all the like top 100 that we're going to do this. It was Dot and Matic. Here we are. Dot we just looked at, doing this little breakout, looking for 20. Matic, $1.50 is very possible this month. Looking for a close above 120 on the monthly. You got 150 and then that's it. It's like this little 150 range. $150 range. Break 150. And Matic is looking for 250 in a very small time frame. Kind of reminds me, I don't know, maybe even of BNB. A little bit. I think Matic's going to 250. If Matic breaks its all-time high using our moon math Magic. Might be looking for $10, $11 as a take profit target. I think that's reasonable. Peak bull. That's probably where I'll look. I don't think I'm going to sell below the all-time high. I don't have much Matic, so I don't think I'll regret it. Is there any entry? We already backtested $1. Damn, and we missed $1.20 today. I'm going to stick with $1.20. I'm going to stick with it. I think it's still legit. Stop under the wick. That's fine. 3.5 to 1. Get $1.20. Look for $1.50. I think a bigger trade could be made, though, honestly. There you go. 4.5 to 1. I can see this playing out like this very easily. Yeah. Matic looks freaking great, guys. I don't think its gains are done this month. Somebody wanted to look at flow. Flow moved past 150. Currently at 158. That daily open right there. Are we feeling cheeky? I don't know what flow is, guys. Please, good. Practice safe risk management. 3-ish to 1 right here. 150 to $2. I think the stop could be tighter. It's probably legit. $2 target. I don't even think $2 is going to stop it, but $2. It's one of those charts with a big gap above its, I'll call it this like bear market efficiency, right? $6, $7 up here. Nothing. It's just like DOT, except DOT's in here. You got your final point of resistance at $2 until you get up to like 5, 6, 7, 8-ish up here. And you break that and you have 25. That is big. These are big gaps. These are big ranges that we have seen very consistently in crypto just get filled over the last month. Moon math is a little nutty on this one, but let's just put it out there. Moon math on flow, our 1618 is $606. That'd be a 600x from price. No comment. The measured move, 3,200. All right. I don't normally say this, but sometimes that one's not coming. I don't think it's going to do a 3,000x, but hey, stuff has done it. Would not go all in expecting that, though. You're going to be disappointed. Going to be the big disappoint. INJ we looked at. Gala we didn't really look at. Top 50 has changed so much over the last years. It has. Dude, the top 10 used to be the same coins. When I started, those are the same coins for ever. What's this? Jasper Burner? I don't know, man. What is it? ICP near. What's up, Pompey? Junior Mac. Dodo. What is Dodo? I'm gonna order on Matic. $10 price. Let's go, Tyler. I hope that feels for you, man. That would be so dope. You see that soul, yo? Oh yeah. Oh, we were whispering bullish things into Soul's ear right before it moved up again. Guys, if you could, I haven't said it in a little bit, please, if you're out there watching for the first time or not, please hit that subscribe button. 99,258. We are less than 800. Only 750 people can subscribe to this channel before 100K. Once we hit 100K, can't turn back. Gone forever. Joining now, you're in the OG club. You can say, I subscribe to Tom Crown before 100K. And your children will say, wow, who's Tom Crown? Probably. Let me see. What are these little coins you guys are looking at? I've never heard of. Dodo. What's up, my man? Dodo. What is Dodo? There's 2 Dodos. I'm going to go to the one with a actual market cap. It's on Ethereum. I'll make a chart for it. I don't think I'm going to do super in depth on it, but I'll make a chart for it. XRP. Yeah, if you look at XRP. Wouldn't be a stream without looking at XRP. Wouldn't be a Tom Crown stream without looking at XRP. That doesn't look bad. I could see 46.50 cents. Here we go. LCX. How easy must have been just 10 coins. I mean, there were more coins than that, but it was like, those were the only ones on the top 10. It was like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, or the other ones, man. It's been a long time. I can't even remember. I'll have to go back. I'll have to go back and look. It looked very different than today. You'd be surprised. XRP so close. It was so close to breaking out. I mean, it broke out, but like so close to making exciting, quick moves. Doesn't seem to be in the cards, at least for now. But it did set another higher high. It is in an uptrend. You can see this by the higher highs and higher lows. I was expecting 81, I think, in the last stream. We broke to 74, 75 cents. Sold off a little bit, but this is not super concerning. And I would say par for the course right now when it comes to XRP. Nice weekly order block below you for XRP. 62, 63 cents might be a good entry. That could be a good entry. I'd like to see the weekly close above 66 for the first time since July of last year. That'd be amazing. This is really the takeaway for XRP. Like, this is it. Your highs have been coming down. Your lows have been coming up. This has been happening for over 4 years. If you look at the full history, it's actually been happening since like 2017. XRP is either going to make the most monstrous, epic rip, or it's just like going to rug. I don't know. I don't think it's going to rug. Just going to say, I don't think it's going to rug. I think if it was going to rug, it would have already. But like when you have these huge patterns over years and years and years, you're going to moon or you're going to boom. Like, and I say this from a position of empathy and sympathy, not a position of criticism, empathy and sympathy, because Litecoin is the same damn chart. It's the same chart. It's wild. It's the same thing for 4 years, maybe even more than 4 years now. No, 6 years. It's just been doing this. Lower highs, higher lows, giant flag. If you look at the whole history of XRP, same thing. Here it is. I genuinely hope they both just rip. Genuinely hope they both make monster moves. And then we'll all get to say, told you so. It's like the same chart, man. Litecoin even has this little tail, this little like tail flag down here that XRP has. Right here. Same, really similar if you zoom in. Isn't that weird? They're like the same chart. Couldn't be more different. Couldn't be more different as crypto. But man, they're the same chart. If I had my eyes closed, I might not be able to tell them apart. My eyes closed. Watermarks off, and if I didn't know what chart it was, I might think they're the same. Let me look at Gala quick, and then I'm going to go back to looking at what you guys are looking at. Gala, I'm still looking for 20 cents. On the break of 5.5, it got very exciting, made a very, very big rip. 20 cents, however, we can even see it on the monthly, potentially even in this month. I'd be looking for that 5.5. That could be a great entry. That'd be 4x to 20 cents. It's about 30% down from current price. This is what we said as soon as it broke. 5.5 cents was resistance. Let's see that SR flip. Let's see the market support a higher low again. It may end up looking very similar to down here. Gala, I think, though, is going. It's cooking. Yeah, there it is. There it is, Gala. Gala. Check back in on the corn here quick, see if it's made anything spicy. That it has not. You know what? Not bad. Actually, Bitcoin looking very good here again. kind of out of nowhere, looking very good. This is the 5-minute. So the 5-minute is not really to be trusted, but I like this sell-off. It reminds me a lot of kind of these previous sell-offs that also resulted in higher highs. Kind of like right here. This has been the pattern. You get this wick low and then kind of a slight bounce sideways and then up. Sideways and then up. It's the fractal. Let's see. Traceman. Nice for Traceman. Did it hit 731 yet is the question. 731. Wow, on the dot. On the dot at the beginning of the stream, or in the middle of the stream, when we looked at Bitcoin, did the in-depth time frame analysis, said 73.1 very likely to be tapped today. That comes from the 12-hour candles. Take a peek. You can see that is where this 12-hour opened. And we didn't fully fill, and I also said 71.5 is a very good number to be looking maybe for a long. But tapping 37.1 and 41.5 today were very likely. Very likely. Almost. Didn't quite make it. Still could, but it's looking less likely. This low time frame, to me, looks reversal-ish. Looks very reversal-ish. 5-minute rolling over on money flow. Beautiful. 15-minute, not the best, but maybe showing signs of momentum picking back up. I like this little trigger wave going on the 30. Actually, 45. That close. Just opened. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna place another live long. Live long. There we go. Beautiful. I love when the numbers align there. A TP at 73.1 with an entry at 72.4. You get a 3-to-1 with your stop just below your little wick here. That would be a nice move. I don't see this in the low time frames at the moment, but that would be beautiful as well. Oh, maybe I'm not totally over the sickness. Okay. Placing an alert at the high and the low, and we're going back. ADA, Cardano, Cardano. Who wants to look at Cardano? You know, momentum of this stream has been so slow. It's okay. 500 viewers. Man, that's rough. Sorry, I didn't see all the super chats. I'm going to check them now. If we could, guys, could we get a little spam in the chat? Could you just spam whatever coin you want to see? Just put the ticker. Or you can spam whatever you want, honestly, but just put the ticker of what you want to see. I invite everyone. Get like 30 seconds of just cranking up the live chat rate. Could we do that? Cast flow, algo, spam the coin. Okay. It's delicious. Kaz. Does SMC work for crypto? Depends what you mean by work. But I am a personal fan of a lot of the smart money concepts. Yes. Rune, Dixie, ICP, FET, ICP again. CUP. Theta, JUP, EGLD. Wow, someone other than Josh said EGLD. We might pull it up. Doge. The Doge. There we go. Good, good. Get the spams. Get them going. Get the hype up. And then pray to the spice gods that brings us more viewers. Sui, STRK. 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍, we probably should look at a STRK. Podcast. Wet coin. Ew. Moist coin. Cass. No, beautiful Cass. Beautiful Cass. Oh, the Cass long filled, so that's cool. 15 cents, looking for a stop under 13. Take profit at 21. I think that trade's still fire. XLM Mafia. Spell Solo. SLP. FTM. All right, you got 5. Let's say 10 more seconds. Keep the spam up. Keep the chat rate going. 5 seconds. Let's start slowing it down. Slow it down. 3, 2, 1. All right, stop the spam. Good spam. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Saw a lot of names. Cass looking pretty good here. Our live our trade placed, I don't know how long ago. Looking pretty solid. I still think that that is going to play. Damn, that monthly is liable to go to 12.8. Cass under 12.8 would suck. That would be bad. Under 13 cents would be bad. I'm going to pull up EGLD. Josh super chatted $20. He always wants to see EGLD. Which I admit I thought was Eagle when I first heard the ticker. Looking similar to many of the coins. Looking similar to DOT. Looking similar to Matic on these. Didn't get the bullish engulf monthly close last month, but that's okay. Slightly higher high or maybe double top. That's not great. I'm not worried about it though. I don't think that's going to matter. Slightly lower high. Josh, why? Why is EGLD not getting the bids, bro? That's okay. Every time I smile, I cough. It's weird. Maybe $60. 62, maybe. I think EGLD, though, has upside in its future. Whenever it does finally break that 78.10, our 1618 2 measured moves from this local extension are pretty solid. Pretty solid, sitting above $100. You have $100. I put that here, even though it's not on the chart. Always in play. The $100 psychological, always in play. Typically a pit stop. What I'd really love to see on EGLD is a convincing move to $100 and then back to 78. 178, and then move up into here, like a 140 to 190 range. I think that's definitely doable. There. If it does break 78.10, 145. First monthly resistance, only inefficiency in the way, like a knife through butter. Low, BNB, Avax, Inj we looked at, Gala we looked at, XRP we briefly looked at. When you're ready, XRP and Litecoin, when you're ready. I didn't look at ADA, Cardano. Let's look at ADA quick. I know people out there want to see it. I am still of the same opinion. ADA is slowly making its way to $1. Slowly. Beautiful December, January, February. Order block / 3 candle long setup. ADA also completed in the next month the back test of the top of that order block at 60 cents, flipping resistance to support, confirming it's real. I think over this month and next month, it's just going to float up. It's going to float up to like 96 to $1. If you move above that, ADA then, like a knife through butter, doesn't have much in its way to 270. That's a big gain, 170%. If it does break its all-time high, you may be looking at a $16 Cardano. That'd be quite a Cardano at $16. Hanging out. Look at that wick. I was talking about how bullish I get when I see these things break out and then wick and then not obviously sell off. Crazy. I don't know. I think that this was the entry in the sell off, and I think we're going to see $1. The ideal move for me would be $1, maybe back to 75. You get the entry. You're at that right now. So really, maybe it's the same thing. You can just do this. I would wait. I wouldn't mark it right here. I would wait a little bit. 72. Take that wick as the stop. Where do you need your TP? You kind of need a high for this to play. It's a crappy risk to reward. Maybe why I would wait. But ADA is moving to $1, whether it's this month or next month. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It's going there. Doge hit 20 cents, smashed into pretty severe resistance, as we've highlighted over and over and over again. I don't really want to repeat it. 13, 14 cents down here would be very nice. Very nice entry for Doge. Incredibly nice. This would be awesome. A move to 14 cents, we'll say, to 25 would be bonkers. It's such a clean play. Major resistance broken into major resistance. Pull it back, test that resistance as support, make that final move to 25. If Doge breaks 25 cents in this cycle, which I 100% believe it will, it's going right back to its all-time high. This is it. This is all the resistance on the Doge chart. There's like nothing else. It's right here. This has to get above 25 cents and Doge can make some very big moves. Fib tool 1618 gives us $4 on Doge. Reasonable. That's a reasonable all-time high in my opinion. 1618 sits at $12. A bit less reasonable. I think we'd have to see some very big total crypto market cap growth to get to 11. But $4, I would not doubt that Doge hits $4 in this bull run, in this cycle. CRV Crow. You know, we can look at those. We can look at them. Let me do this. 𝐒𝐴𝐵𝐶oin broke its high, making more moves here in March. Similar to Doge, though. 𝐒𝐴𝐵𝐶oin has like one spot of resistance. It has one zone. After that, there's nothing. There's really not much. This zone is kind of big, bigger than Dogecoin's. I would say it's from 350 to about 6. Maybe you could say 5. You want to kind of narrow it down. Right here. Kind of similar price action too. Months and months and months and months of efficiency. Dump. Inefficient dump down. Just down. Hit its bear market bottom, or at least that's what it appears to be for now. Higher high, higher low. Broke it. Ape does look like it's moving to $3.63 pretty quickly. If it can get through there, I don't know. I don't know if it can, but if it does, you could see a $20 𝐴𝐵𝐶oin again pretty fast. Be very nice. SHIB hasn't moved. I think it's going to chill here for the week. Looking for the pullback to 2,500 whatever zeros. I think that's a better entry than right here. I do think it is going to move back to the, looks like 21 October monthly close high at 6710. And I do think it's probably moving back to its all-time high, just under the decimal point moving. I have no idea if it's going to break it or not, but if it does, this would be my first target. It's about a 4x from the all-time high. The all-time high was 0.00009. This is 0.004. This is where I'd look to take profit on a break of the all-time high for SHIB. Smash the likes and subscribes, people. We're going to keep shitcoining. Only if we get enough likes and subscribes. Make this thing the, what is this? It's right here on the vertical stream. It's way over there on the other stream. Make that sub count. Roll, baby. We wanted to get to 100K today. I think I'm going to back off that. Just don't have the momentum at the moment. We have gained over 100 subscribers. That's still good. Could be better. But with your help, we'll get there. How about I just pull up these charts? I'll just like pull up whatever you guys want. Just pull it up, look at it. Not going to go in depth on it. So if we look at CHZ, here's TIA. TIA to $20. There you go. 𝐂𝐻𝐧. Type. $23 to 28 cents. This month. Maybe next month, early April. Probably March. 23 to 28 cents, right up here. Here was your resistance. It did not seem to have really any trouble with 10 cents. Blasted through. 23. This is the first point of efficiency really that you have again above you. Likely to see profit takers there. Break that and you got 43. 57. Your all-time high for 𝐂𝐧 chili is 94 cents and the moon math $5.50. How does that sound? That's possible. Long way to go. Long way to go, chilies. I hope you make it. Yeah, my sub all in. All right, bro, thanks. Crow, yes, Crow. Crow, CRV, what else? What's up, Luca? Hold up. Damn. Banger trades there. These were set live. Check this out. This is why. So a lot of you have seen me put long positions at prices that you probably don't think are ever going to come. Basically back at the previous monthly support. Easy reasoning. While they might not come, definitely isn't guaranteed. The whole point of them is that you sit there and you're patient and you wait and you say, market, I want this coin, but only at the price I think is fair. Only at a good value. Instead of market ordering in on a pump like almost everyone does when they start, you decide. And you say, basically, you make a pact with the market. I will buy it at this price. If it doesn't come to this price, I don't want it. You'll find that way more than you'd expect, the market does come back to fill them. And it comes back to fill them in the scary moments where we get the sell-offs in the market. Crow went from 18 cents down to 12. And this trade that we placed live, 13.7, caught the wick, and now it's just in profit. Beautiful little lesson there. They do happen. They do. Let me see what this looks like here. Crow is above what looks like all of its resistance. Crow has a very, very big gap. It's at 15, all the way up here on the month. All the way up here on the month. Look at this inefficiency, man. It would be great if next month it did come back again to that 13.5. I'd like to see like the monthly retest. It doesn't have to. Might be able to enter there again. But if it goes there and holds, I think it moves to like 42 cents fast. This is a beautiful chart. We talk about the inefficiencies in the falls of the bear market. Well, Crow's is from 13.8, right where we had our entry, all the way up to 42 cents. That's a big gap. We've seen charts slash through these like butter, man. Crow, I think is gonna do the same. It's hard to keep saying all these like bullish things, even though I'm always bullish. I'm still always hesitant to get people too worked up. I really don't want people to say, Tom said Crow's going to 42 cents, so I'm going all in long right now. And then they see it go down and then they get wrecked and they sell it. And that's not what I want you to do. I want you to take these targets if you're in the positions. You can use them to take profit. Or come up with some entries like I'm doing. You can use whatever method you want and let the market come to you. That's what I want. All-time high for Crow looks like it was just under $1. Measured move. No, 1618 extension. 642, not a bad target for Crow. If the all-time high breaks, that's always the question mark. Not every coin breaks its all-time high every cycle. A lot of people are going to get trapped in these moon targets. That's not what I want. They're going to get trapped. I'm not saying Crow, but like maybe up here they buy in saying, "Oh, moon target," and then it doesn't break its all-time high. Right? Manage your risk properly. But Crow looks very good. Looks very good to 42. ARB, 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 Store J, Wolf on AVAX. Mentioned Dixie. Is dollar doing anything right now? Oh, wow. Lower. Ooh, lower low. Lower low. Let's go. Dollar showing some weakness here. Showing some weakness after faking everyone out in typical dollar fashion. Lower low. Lower low. Lower high. Lower low. Dollar's in a downtrend on the day. See any goodies here? The dollar like continuously under and overperforms whenever I try to call it. Like every time I have like such a good level, it'll just like not quite get there, or it'll just like go over. I don't know. It's a bitch. I can see the dollar returning to 103. This was our support on the dollar, 103.6. Was supported on the dollar for like 2 weeks here. After you put in your lower low and your lower high, it hung out there, kind of acted like it was going to hold on, trapped buyers, then dumped. So what do we usually expect? We expect a return to that support to be tested as resistance and then a rejection, and if it doesn't make it through. Weak dollar, good for commodities, good for stocks, good for crypto, at least historically. But you know what? It's arguable. It's arguable. Dollar, I think, looks like crap, though. Like, what is this? What are we looking at? Hit a low of 102.3. Send alert on this high. Got it. Done. Friendly reminder. Check out the links in the video description below. Sign up with any of our partners. And then jump in our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. And you will get exclusive VIP access. Costs you nothing. Just have to sign up with our partners. That's it. More details in the Discord. Check it out in there. You can ask questions in there. I'm in there. MicroStrategy will not stop, dude. It is absolutely on fire. MicroStrategy is a stock that went 276% since February 7th, just over a month. It's like Nvidia, but more roids, dude. More roids. Let's see. That Ethereum fork doesn't seem to be doing much right now. Nor, though, should have anyone expected it to. News events like that never do anything. Let's be real. Boom! I haven't checked in on this in a while. Let's go. This was probably placed last year in November or December. There you go. It's never going to go back there. It already went all the way up to $1.20. Let the market come to you. Be a patient hunter. Don't be a rushed hunter. Don't chase. Wait. Wait in silence and cover. I don't know. Something cool sounding. Last month it closed higher. This month it closed higher. Storage A 133. Didn't quite make it there on the last attempt. I could see it doing it this month though. It's kind of weird how slow it's moving back up. Do not love that. I think Storage A will retest $1 in this month. I think that's very likely. I like these wicks right back to 60 cent, right back to support. Was resistance, broken, tested. I'd prefer it only tested it once. But I like that the wicks held and both times resulted in a higher close on the week. $1 is your local weekly resistance. It says 106. I'll just go with $1. Very likely to be tested. Say by the end of March. Ooh. Break 120. It's kind of cool. Your measured move. Right up there at the all-time high. That's a spicy chart. That's a spicy chart. Fortunately, I think the entry is gone. It's back here. 50 cents, brother. I'll have to find the stream that's from. That's a great that's a great trade. Great trade. Hammer the likes. Thanks, Shepdog. What is A0? What's up, Mirax? What's up, Hills Josh? Subscribed a few minutes ago. Chi Dude 23. Marius Van Wyck. El Hafa. Psychology Life. Christian Yepes. Mudzin Smaxy. A name in a language I don't know how to read. Don't know how to read or say. Manny subscribed. Media Hoang subscribed. 𝐿IMZG subscribed a bit ago. Paztech Academy. Lag It Up 4. We got a bunch. I missed them. Sorry, guys. 𝐂𝐴𝐺. Great to have every single person join. Everyone who joined us. Great to have every single one of you. Love each and every one of you. Helping us get to that 100K mark. Doing the Lord's work. See, viewer activity. Now I see the super chats. My bad. Dude, this was hours ago. Villa Senor wanted me to look at Mina. Pickle gifted memberships. Pickle! You're the best. Josh asked for EGLD. We did end up looking at it. My bad, man. I'll have my headphones on so I couldn't hear him. Did I get 𝐈𝐆𝐍? No one's asked about 𝐈𝐆𝐍. 𝐂𝐴𝐺 asked Rob. 𝐂𝐴𝐺 chart. Smooth sailing. Wow, I don't even know where this was from. No idea when I wrote this. But I agree with Past Tom. Past Tom was right. Why can't I move this? Why is it locked? Weird. Smooth sailing. Timely time to look at 𝐈𝐆𝐍, actually. Timely. Smooth sailing because of the exact same reasoning that we use all the time. Consistency and redundancy is really boring, but it is part of success. How many months in a row did you just fall down? No bounce. No bounce. You started a little bounce, little efficiency all the way down here. You fell lower. Did hit a higher high. You held the low, higher high, higher low. Now in an uptrend. Closed last month. Last month very strong. Now higher again. 𝐈𝐆𝐍, man, it's at 140. I don't really see a reason to bet against this underneath 500 at this point. You think 500 is really on this chart, but that's okay. Doesn't need to be. I think I just put that at 5,000. 500. This is, I couldn't tell you the timing. Couldn't even guess at kind of timing on this. But 𝐈𝐆𝐍 looks primed to move to 500. Good stuff, Josh. Good catch. I love how I had that here from like a year plus ago. Smooth sailing, baby. Let's look at our more local moves. You can even see I wanted to, I was trying to do a short. Trying to short it under the smooth sailing because that is kind of the time I usually look for shorts, actually. Pivotal points. Here we go. On the week, you have a little bit of efficiency, a little bit more. You always will when you zoom in. It does line up with our extension from our local pullback here pretty well. 175. Let's break this down a little bit more. Low time frame, I could see something like this. That would be great. It would be great to move from 175 to like 123 would be so clean and so fresh that even I might look to take this trade. Sometimes trading view. Here we go, 7-1. I like that. If that hits, that's going to pay out. That's going to be a winner. $99,355. Somehow I don't think we're going to get another 650 today. I know, it's a shame. The last like 5 streams, we've gotten anywhere from 500 to 800 subscribers live. Oop, here we go. Bitcoin looking to fill our more scalpy position here. I didn't think it was going to do that. Magnetism, man. Meekers. We looked at block token last stream, bro. It did move through its monthly, so you're set up. Rob tipped $5 for 𝐂𝐴𝐺 over an hour ago. If I have a chart, I'll pull it up. At this point, we've been live over 2 hours. I would not super chat with any expectation that we're going to look at it. This doesn't have any exchanges. Sorry, brother, if you're still here, I don't think there's anything we can do with this. We can point out our all-time high. We can point out the only support that I can see underneath. And that's it. Yeah, but I guess we could do this too. Wow, in real time, fam. You'll also notice that a lot of the analysis I do plays out way better when there isn't perpetual contracts for a coin. Like this is only on coin, whatever swap. Look at that, man. Ballin'. Retracement, fib tool, 1618. Measured move right there. Just tap that to the fraction, to the decimal today. Let's go. Saved. Let me see. Looking for an entry into Glamour. Villa Senor. Oh, if I have a, I think I do have a Glamour chart. Pull it up for you. Thanks for the crow goodness. Got a boat of it at 6 cents sterling. Nice. Ooh. Last time we looked at it, we're looking for a long. That played. That played. This chart probably needs some updating, doesn't it? Clearly, we looked at it in the very beginning. Very nice. GLMR. Something that I think we looked at like once or twice ever. Go. Entry gonna be difficult. That's gonna be difficult. You already got the wick on the month. It's like any pullback, you might not want it. Probably won't want it. Move to 80 cents on GLMR. Back to 62. That could be a better entry than right now. I'd feel more confident on a tap to the top of that order block. This chart is set up for some big gains if it can get above 80 cents. There's very little in its way all the way to 265. 265, 312. That's it. And then $5 up here. I'd ignore this wick. I don't think that wick's relevant. See what it looks like though. Yes, new subscribers. Keep them coming, boys. Keep them coming, boys. I'll use that wick just because it fits so cleanly on the chart. Yep. There you go. 1618 retracement. GLMR, I think you're seeing 260. Your 1618, your golden Fibonacci retracement level. Your only real point of efficiency on your chart above 80 cents here today. Totally inefficient. There it is. Entry will be hard. 62 cents. Of course, I'm only really going to feel comfortable down there at 44 on that monthly tap, but you already tapped it. So if it gets tapped again, it might not be a good thing. You really want them off the initial taps. Tippity tappity. Actually, I kind of like that. I could see that coming back. Open daily fair value gap. I think you can get a much better stop. 77 to 1. That's because this went nuts. There you go. 15 to 1. That's so much. It's really the only way I can cut it though. Glamour looks pretty good. Cool, I got through him. I got through. Let me see the chat again. EOOH. Walter Jr. Pooh, and you want analysis of Pooh, dude? That's gross, man. That's gross. Winnie the Pooh. Ew. Okay. It's existed longer than I expected. I see why you're asking. Got this crazy pump up. $22 million market cap. So I'm not even going to pull up the chart, unfortunately. Does have decent volume for its market cap. That's not bad. Of course, it's traded on MEX, CX. Okay, and more exchanges than I expected. Never really heard people talk about this. Market cap's too low to look at. 22 million. Shouldn't look at it. Maybe it was earlier in the stream. Do I leverage trade crypto crank? You have a wrench and you don't know about the channel. Embarrassing. Ah, man. It's okay. It's okay. Most of my trades are spot, yes. But obviously, yes, I leverage trade. You're silly. Boom! Get that fill, boys. Get that fill. Let's go. What do you think? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Does this hit or not? Come on. Come on. Come on. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful freaking setup. Beautiful. Lopez. What's up, Lopez? You're getting an ad. Dude, I hate it. YouTube, stop serving ads in my life. Get out of here. I don't want ads in my life. I don't want my viewer experience to be interrupted. See if I can stop them. Might have been able to stop him here. We'll see. Let's go. Let's go. Smash the like button for that live, that long filling and not immediately getting wrecked. Good stuff. How do I feel about Wif? Oh, Lord. Honestly, if the Vegas sphere thing, I thought someone was joking when they said it. I think Wif's going to $3, but if it ends up on the Vegas sphere, it's probably a top signal. Like, that is the most top signal-ish, top signal crypto-y thing. It's like Elon Musk on SNL. Getting a bunch of weak hands into your coin is actually counterintuitively maybe not a good thing. You don't want a bunch of weak hands, man. Zeta chart. I think I've checked in on Zeta in a bit. Although I think I got an alert for it. By the way, Pickle, you could have stopped timestamping long ago. Yikes. That got wrecked. I got riggedy wrecked. That's what we get for doing TA on charts that don't have any time frames. What you want, like what you're hoping plays out is this. That's what you're hoping plays out. You have this open daily though. I probably just wouldn't take a trade on this, but $1.92 if it comes, there could be a long. There could be a long time ago when I was a young warthog. Let's go Bitcoin, let's go. Dude, we're at an all-time high and there's no hype. Where is the hype? Where are the people? The people that have been here actually the last few streams, they're just not here today. I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe we're a little bado shand. Got 113 on the vertical, 500 in the main. Those are low numbers. That's okay. It's all right. There's time. There's time. We are now 630 subscribers away from 100,000. Joe as best hitting that button, getting us one closer. Thank you, Joe. Alex Habib, Hendrik Kokulinski, Derek Merrill over on Facebook. Shout out to you. Boost FX, Centaurus, Hills Josh. Got a lot of people subscribing, but no, there's no hype. I did start this stream with saying I woke up this morning and for the first time in the history of me watching Bitcoin, woke up and didn't immediately know we had hit a new all-time high. This is the first time ever. Almost 8 years. There's something about it. Something about it, man. Nice glasses. Thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Something about it. What do I think about Pepe and Shiba? We did look at them. This is what I think of Shiba. I guess I didn't pull up Pepe. Uh-oh. Has Pepe been running and I didn't have an alert? Probably not. Pepe, maybe rejected from a new all-time high against Bitcoin. No, Pepe does not look bad, though. This doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good. This is not Pepe. This is Bitcoin. Yay, it's Bitcoin. Hooray. Hooray. That's good. What happened there? I don't know. Sometimes TradingView likes to just throw me like live stream confusion. Chart's gone. Let's see. Was it on Binance? It's probably on Binance. Not on Binance. Rip to the Pepe chart. This might be a Pepe chart rip. No, I'm sure I have another one. Oh well. That's okay. For the sake of ease right now, I don't think Pepe has hit its top for this cycle. It's still not quite to the 1618 extension. Currently at 50, let's say 8,500. I'm still figuring out how to say these giant decimal things. Currently at 8,500, our 1618 extension from our bear market low, well, from our bull market high to our bear market low. We broke our all-time high and we look for the 1618 right up here. So it's at 8,500. This number sits at 16,400, which is about a 2x. About a 2x from current price. Two measured move, 35,300, which is about a 4x. 5, I don't know, something. I've been live too long. I can't remember things. You kind of, you missed the back test of the all-time high. I would be comfortable in a position there, though I'm not sure it's going to come before the 1618. Nice 5-1. I don't think Pepe's done. Pepe, I think, has more. I personally wouldn't market order in here. I would look for this move. Doesn't come, doesn't come. There are other gains to be made. When wrench, Sir Spice. Matthew Smead, you're the only person in line right now, I feel, for the wrench. I see you out there every day. I see you. What's up, Ace of Hearts? I missed you, bro. Gil. 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐭. What's 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐭? Clay. Bobo, please. Bobo. What did you call me? What's up, A7? Anthony Nail Tillich. Anti-pencil neck. Market Cypher Gang. Bobby Vick. Crypto Crank, man. Good to have you here. Dave P. Faded Color. FOMO Sapien. Golden Gecko. Hendrix still here. 𝐭𝐸. 𝐒𝐻. Mad Scientist. Matrala AF. Finally joining. Good to see you. Nate. Neff. Nerseta Axakal. Rainbow Trends. What's up, man? Good to see you, Rainbow. Rick Shack, Roro Crypto, Scott Donovan, C Mono, Softshell, T-Friend, Viadas Villakoviscus, Warren McCarty, Wiggins on fire. Thorical, Amanda Marie. Hello, Amanda. Bless, Bobby, Jan Dizzy, Hills Jonah, Matthew Ghost, Sport Shorts, my bad. Thejamin J and Walter Jr. Good crew. Tight crew. Small crew today. But good crew. And at 12 a.m. Damn. It's noon 30 here. We started streaming at 10 o'clock. It's been 2.5 hours, guys. That's for a not so spicy stream. That's a long time. We did get more subscribers than I expected. We did. I thought we were going to hit 100K. Before this started, I was convinced. I was like, new all-time high. People are going to be hype. We got 800-900 subscribers in the last 2 streams. I was like, it's our time. But that's okay. Just like I've been preaching all day about patience in trading, I'll be patient to our 100K. Will. You should join the Discord regardless. Discord.gg/TomCrown. You should check out the links in the video description below. Sign up with one of our partners and get VIP access in that Discord for free. 𝐒𝐴LGO. Quick shout out to 𝐒𝐴LGO. Love you. Great company. They've made hundreds, if not thousands, of indicators. They're the #1 indicator company on TradingView, or maybe even in the world. I'm going to put this in the Discord like I always do. Join me. I'll be in there. I'll be in there today. I forgot I have to do voiceovers. God damn. Didn't plan on streaming this long today. I did not. Real quick. Really quick. If you have a Phemex account or not, join my group by clicking this link. You'll get free PT airdrop. You don't have to connect wallets, no risk, nothing like that. Join our group on Phemex. You'll get some free money. I'm sharing it just so you guys get some free money. Can we get 99.4? Can we get 8 more subscribers? Can we get 8 more? That would make my day. Just make my day so fancy. Voiceovers, yes. Voiceovers for the best crypto trading course on YouTube. That's free. Look at this quality. Voiceovers. Create the foundation of the Elliott Wave. Too loud. I'm sorry. We're working on this playlist. There's like, I don't know, maybe 10 of them now. But we're coming out with one at least a month. It's going to keep growing. Check them out after the live. They are the highest quality, best videos on YouTube. Maybe I'm biased, but I'm pretty sure we're right. Pretty sure I'm right. This trade's looking very good. We placed this live. The other one hasn't filled, but there's still time. I hope it doesn't. As soon as I end the stream, Bitcoin's going to pump, and then all the viewers are going to come. We're going to be gone. That's okay. 3 more. Legend Trader, thank you so much. 1 more. Thank you, Legend Trader. Sammy Abduni, Falcon, Emma Liz, Collins Obir, can't do that one. Anish, Belletz, Justin 2, Joe, Alex. There we go. 994. Damn, I was so convinced you're going to hit 100K. That's all right, though. It just means our next stream can be our 100K stream. I appreciate everybody. Love you all. Join the Discord. Come chat with me. Get ready for Bitcoin to move, because I'm about to